A new Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today, and editor Alexis Muellner is here to talk about some of the week's big stories that you will find inside. Good morning and happy Friday.
Good morning to you, and likewise.
We start today with some really exciting news. Some Tampa Bay businesses are banding together to help develop the Bay Area.
Well, you wonder what University Community Hospital, Moffitt, Busch Gardens, and USF all have in common. Well, they are huge economic drivers in a 25 square mile area. And we heard that they were doing something to kind of get together. And what they're trying to do, it's called the Tampa Innovation Alliance. And they're trying to kind of get together with architects and planners to say, what can we do to improve this area? Develop a brand, kind of create architectural improvements. And it'll be really interesting to see what kinds of things they suggest, because that area, certainly ripe for some redevelopment and could use a lot of work.
Yeah, just the fact that they're talking, though, is exciting.
It is, and these are very, these are really important drivers to this community, and they also carry a lot of clout. So we'll see.
Now we're going to talk about some challenges. The owners of the former Rivergate Tower are facing some challenges bringing in occupants.
Yes, it's the iconic building. It's referred to as the Round Building, other names that are out there. It's sold this week for $22 million. That's about less than half of what it sold almost 10 years ago. So this is a real buy for a Lake Worth company that bought the building. And what we were asking is, what happens to it now? It needs a lot of more occupants, so they're going to try and bring in some occupants, but they also are going to renovate the downstairs area. They're going to bring in new furniture, but most important, this is an iconic building for Tampa, and so people know it, so they're going to try and adapt it to the museum area now that the park is there and they're a museum. So they have some big plans. They got it at such a price that they can actually invest in it. And this is an important building, and they also want to change the name, often the beer can image of it, and this is important to downtown.
All right, exciting to watch that one. And also, we're going to talk about the future of Polk County Golf Resort is already expanding. So it's not even built yet, but already expanding?
Yeah, it's amazing. And the Mosaic company, which makes fertilizer and phosphate, it's a huge company. Last year announced plans to build a resort out in Polk County. And what we learned this week is they're actually expanding their plans from 160 to 200 rooms. And who builds a resort in this kind of community time? But in fact, the tourism market is improving. And what they see this as is an opportunity to show what you can do with old phosphate mining lands. And that was surprising news for us.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sign of more good things to come.
Yeah, absolutely, because the tourism industry is so important, and the fact that Mosaic is making this investment and they think that they have the confidence to attract meetings, business, and that kind of thing, it's really important and a good sign.
Yeah, and of course, we live and die by tourism in this state.
We sure do.
Well, it's always good to see you. Exciting stories. And for more Business Journal headlines, go to our website, abcactionnews.com/business.